Good afternoon all, CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday afternoon, June 14th. We are looking at Window Traders market profile of the ES and SPY. So typical Fed day with a lot of gyrations and everything. Although this one was a little different. When he came out, when the announcement came out with the pause, which was expected, but then the statement saying they expect to do two more, the market threw a pretty good tantrum as we came in a lot. We came in about $4. Now, again, I always thought we were looking for two more at some point. I thought one either this time or July, which we'll probably get, and one later in the year or something. But I guess not. And then the second thing, they threw a little bit of a temper tantrum later in K period, I believe, was when he said, don't expect rate cuts for at least a couple of years. Well, I've been telling my room when we talk about it, I said I would have bet anything there's no rate cuts this year. I've been saying that all year. So it's amazing how, the market reacts to these things. Like, those talking heads are useless, including Powell. Okay, they don't know one thing from the next day, let alone 2 years down the road. Clueless beyond belief. It's a shame we have to listen to them. As far as the other ones go, NQ does not stop one time framing down. So they are still up on the daily and they end 10 wide. Righty had a very tough day as they end up with an outside day down and a triple distribution day down, as they have three distributions separated by at least 3 wide. They have single prints in F and H. For us, we end with nothing. We got both sides of the IB. So that's 33.6% of the time this year we've done that. We got both overnights. That's 20.4% of the time we've done that. We failed at a trend day up, so they've held 36.4%. And we failed at a trend day down, which is pretty significant, over $2 at one point. So that holds at 29.1%. We have no 9 wide. We have nothing except a pretty decent range and good volume, which means if we open inside of today's range, put your hard hats on because you're going to be bouncing all over. We had a chance for an outside day down, didn't get it. A chance for an outside day up, didn't get it, as we close inside the day's range. Had a really good day, and I actually traded J, K, and L. The reason I did is a lot of times when J on Fed day, it's just all over the place, back and forth. But this one was pretty straight down. So I took advantage out on the short, and the same in K with the single prints initially. And then I flipped long in L because it looked like the single prints would hold, and we started heading the other way. So totally different than some other Fed days when you get those wild gyrations, whereas this one initially pushed down pretty good. But prior to that, I shorted A period initially against the overnight low. I made money on that. I longed B period to pop the top. I did well. Then I shorted B period because I didn't think we'd go trend and made on that. Pulled back below A's high. I'm looking for longs. I made 2.5 points there. Made a small on C on a long. Same in C on a short. I was just taking all these different type trades for 1 to 3 points because the market was telling me I could. Yes, we one time framed up B, C, D, and E, but they weren't running away at one point. I was in pain on a short in D. I was short 4 and I was out, and then I had 4 more offered at 40. We got to 39.50, I think. I never got them off. Yep, missed it. That would have been a great short because that was the high up there, and then it rolled over. So I ended up coming back and making money on my short in D. And then, like I said, I did well in J on a short, K on a short, and then did well in L. Made 34.5 points on the day. So not bad so far. Midweek, 80 points. Up 80 points. Very, very happy with that. As far as destinations, we have only 2. Today's high of 439.06, and then today's low of 433.59. In ES, we have today's low of 83.50, and we have today's high of 39.50. And we don't have any overnight highs for the yearly highs, so that's good for now. Not much damage was done today. Let's look at the charts, right? This was kind of healthy overall. So chart-wise, let's just look. So here's the monthly. No damage whatsoever. Things are still very, very good for the bulls, right? We got above. We're way above August high right now. We're in good shape. The monthly is up. The weekly is up, right? At some point, you want to come into balance on the weekly, then go bull, balance, and back to bull. Right? If we go straight up to April's high that I'm saying that I think we can get straight up, it won't be that healthy. And the daily ends up as a 2-day balance. Yes, we filled to the gap from the other day, but all it is a 2-day balance. So now we'll see if we come out of this balance to the downside or not. Good volume again. Like I said, we're at 90 million. So with the after hours, it should be in the mid-90s. We did 95 million yesterday. So the volume in the ranges the last 2 days, well, not yesterday. Yesterday was the 10th smallest range of the year. But today was pretty good. I hope you had a good day trading. We kept the room safe. Every step of the way, telling them what we're looking for. Even throughout when he gave the announcement and did his press conference. I don't think you could find a better value for $1 a day having somebody educate you and guide you all day for 6.5 hours on the mic. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.